Hello, you're listening to an episode of the Daily Riff, the official podcast for the Discord community Riff-Off. If you're not currently a member of our server, we humbly invite you here. Just click on the link in the description to visit. While you're here, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to support our content. With high regards, we thank you. Enjoy the show! That, ladies and gentlemen, is the last time you were ever going to hear that music on the Daily Riff on a recorded episode. Hello, my name is Slick Hicks. Today is Saturday, the 28th of February, 2026, and you're listening to the 134th and final episode of the Daily Riff. I did tell you guys at the start of the week that there would be a special surprise and a little bit of a talk about what's happening in the future. Before we get into the news headlines this morning, I want to quickly just talk about that because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. But before we do, I'm actually going to do something I've never done in 134 episodes on the Daily Riff. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the daily code word at the very start so you know it's happening right now and it's not going to be placed randomly. I did plan that it was going to be at the beginning. Thought it would be really, really nice if you guys could have it just once as a gimme. The daily code word today is ! Final show. Enter that into the bot center for your daily Slick token that grants you 1,500 XP and 500 Riff coins. Wow, it's already. I'm not sure this is sunk in yet, but you know what? Let's just go and get started into the little bit of a discussion we've got. The Daily Riff may be ending and is a recorded show, but we do have one final hurrah that we'll be doing. We're going to be doing a live show on the 7th of March. That'll be a week from today. And it will be basically like we're going to be talking about the memories we've had. It'll be an extended look at the Daily Riff, kind of like what you guys all know the show is about. We're going to be bringing back some of our favorite segments, even the ones that have been took out of the show, like Falcon Focus is going to be in there. That's just an example. Ash and Avery's Micro Dramas is one of those. Just those, the shows, the side shows that have already been took out of the show. They've been retired. But as many of them as we can fit are coming back. And all the hosts that we've ever had, that includes myself, Mika, Ash, and Penelope, will be featured on this final episode that will be airing live in Riff-Off on the 7th of March. Aside from that, we also have a brand new podcast. I'm not going to get really, really deep into it, but I am going to give you the title. And we're going to be talking more about it on the live show, guys. So please, please tune into that. We would love to have you. The show is going to be called Studio 426. It is named after the studio that the Daily Riff was produced in for 134 episodes. The format's going to be a little bit different, and it will no longer be necessarily the podcast of Riff-Off. If that makes sense, right? It's just going to be a general podcast. Still have a lot of the same things in it. All the people that produced the Daily Riff will be in it, and maybe even some new ones in the future. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. And lots of other things. There will be a few things took out due to the format. But you know what? Doesn't matter. We're going to have a great time. And you know what? We're going to have a great time today because we have just a few more minutes on the air, and I think we should get it started right now. Here are your morning headlines. So, let's take a look at our headlines for today, guys. Backrooms movie. Interesting. A24, a known horror movie franchise for Smile and Talk to Me, is releasing a Backrooms movie on the 29th of May, 2026. The Backrooms take place in a liminal space that screams you have been here before, whether you have or not. The trailer did not reveal any character names or faces, just the grimy yellow wallpaper in the Backrooms, leading to quite the unknown plot and cast that we are all familiar with, even if we don't believe so. Make sure to tune in for that, guys. Now, Matthew Lillard, most known for his role as Stu from Scream or Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, is returning to the screens of Stu Matcher aka the original Ghostface. While Stu hasn't made a speaking debut since 1996, he's returning to play Ghostface for the 7th movie in the franchise. Not only is Stu back, Sidney, played by Neve Campbell, has also returned as the protagonist. The movie comes out February 27th in theaters and is projecting around $60 million in box office earnings for opening night. Now, of course, that was yesterday, Friday, the 27th of February. So if you haven't seen it yet, maybe you should go and see it. You know, Matthew Lillard is very good, and I do believe that the Scream films have a really, really good following. So why don't you go check them out? So guys, who likes a little bit of laughter? Everybody does, right? Laughter is the best medicine, as the old saying goes. And the doctor is in that case. It's time for this week's final edition of Carrie's Corny Jokes. The last ever recorded Carrie's Corny Jokes. Take it away, Carrie.
Welcome, my gorgeous people of Riff-Off. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you may be located. Okie dokie, let's get into the jokes now, shall we? Today, we got 3 jokes for you guys today, and all of them are from the magnificent Ash, or Ashifer, if you want to be formal like that. Alrighty, so where do you find these jokes, and where can you, yourself, send in jokes for Carrie's Corny Jokes? I'm glad you asked. Please go under the Riff-Off community server under the category Community, where you will find Riff Studios Hub. There, Carrie's Corny Jokes will be present, and you may send in any PG-13 and appropriate joke you may have. And also, special mention to Ash. Ash has a segment named Ash's Junk Drawer, where Ash goes on about certain hyperfixations that you guys can request in the Riff Studios Hub as well. So make sure you go check that out. And if you got a hyperfixation that you want to see mentioned, go and mention one to Ash. Alrighty. So, the first joke we have from Ash is, who won the neck decorating contest? It was a tie. Do you guys get it? You guys get it. Yes, you do. Alrighty. And then the second joke I have is, why did the coffee taste like dirt? Because it was fresh ground. Oh, I love that one so much. I don't know why. Coffee jokes are always creative. You guys gotta back me up on that one. They are very creative. Alrighty, and then the last joke we have today from the amazing Ash is, if you are cold inside a building, just stand in a corner. They're always 90 degrees. That's a math joke for all of my math nerds out there. Trust me, I am one of you guys, so I totally get it. Alrighty, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you, and I'm handing the mic back to you, Slickix.
Thank you, Carrie. And I do have to say, Ash has been popping up on Carrie's Corny Jokes quite a lot lately. Thank you to Ash for those jokes. Thank you to Carrie for the delivery. And I must say, thank you to Carrie for being probably one of the most loyal and first ever, I will say, segments on the Daily Riff. She was introduced in the very first season and has been with us ever since. And Carrie, you've done a very good job. Just want to point that out while I have the opportunity. And on we go. So, the event lineup is here, guys. Let's take a listen to what we have for us today. We've got 2 events, starting with Artist Spotlight. Yes, guys, the next episode of Artist Spotlight is being recorded today at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And our featured guest will be Noah for this month. So Noah's finally getting the Artist Spotlight treatment. I think he's very deserving of it, honestly. And then next we have a very special edition of Songwriting Shenanigans with the one and only Cheska. By the way, it's for their birthday, which is a little bit early. It's a little early, so don't be like, oh, happy birthday, Cheska, happy birthday. It's not quite here yet. If you want to, go ahead, be my guest. But I'm just saying it's not quite here yet. just a little bit early due to the stage permissions for minors that are going to be taking effect sometime in March. She wants to get it in just a little bit more before that happens because we're not totally sure what is going to happen. But anyway, if you would like to know more about the other events that we have on Riff-Off, go to the event calendar and just, take a look. Take a look at the times, take a look at the descriptions and the titles and see what you like. You can also click interested if you would like to be notified ahead of time and everything. Time for our advertisement break. Brought to you by Riff Studios. It's actually the last recorded advertisement break because on our news show that I talked about, we will not be having them. So just want to point that out. Let's take a listen.
Now we'll better pick me.
But if it picks you, we might not win, though. You're not exactly known for being socially acceptable.
If we don't win, we don't get the 2,000 XP and 250 Riff coins. But also, what if it takes us forever to get back with a wheel and we don't get to go at all because Mom said we have to leave in 30 minutes?
Oh, my friend, don't you worry. Everyone is so loving and accepting here. It's not a competition.
Exactly, and you would get the coins and XP and a point on the karaoke roulette leaderboard regardless of how you sound. Plus, if we use our golden ticket right now, we can go ahead and sing!
Hit it! Oh no, Big Danger, and we don't have an angry song. What if we aren't able to perform?
We could just sing a normal song, but angrily.
Duh.
Watch a pro in action.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
Wheel of Feels, only in Riff-Off.
And welcome back to the 134th and final episode of the Daily Riff. I am your host, Slick Kicks. Hope you guys have had a great day today. And if you are just joining us, a little bit more information about our new show that's going to be taking the Daily Riff's place later on. It's called Studio 426 if you're just joining in. So, just to tell you a little more information about that will be revealed in our live encore edition of the Daily Riff that will be taking place a week from today. Yes, it's the 7th of March, 2026. Please join us for that, guys. It's going to be a celebratory event of the legacy that this show has created. And but for now, we got some more stuff to talk about. So here we go. I said to talk about, but I don't think talking is quite the appropriate word choice. More like sung, because it is time for today's performance board, guys. Take a listen, guys.
It's just me, myself, and I. Stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. Dreaming of all these monsters that I'll never get to fight. But boy, I wish I could, so I could bring the world some light. 'Cause I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. And no idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. There are strangers in our halls, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old faces of men who call me small. They keep taking space and it's not much longer we can stall. 'Cause they're getting impatient, it's dangerous too. And I would fight them if I was half as strong as you. Somebody help me, come and give me the strength. Can I do whatever it takes to keep my mom safe? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops.
Give me giants and a hydra. I know life in fate is scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life in fate is scary, but I wanna be legendary.
Where is he? Where is the man who'll have you to wife? Oh, 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 where is he? Where is the man with whom you'll spend your life? 'Cause it's been 20
years. Give me a chance, a single opportunity, and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And don't you dare call my mother a tramp. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll fight?
Thank you very much to Yvonne or Ivan, not sure exactly which it is. Never did figure it out, for that amazing performance of Legendary from Epic the Musical. You know, I think it is it was unintentional, but once I started listening to that song, I thought, you know what? This is actually the perfect performance board to finish the Daily Riff off with, because, yes, in some people's eyes, mostly mine, just saying because I made it, the Daily Riff is in fact a legendary show. Thank you so much. That will be the last recorded performance board, guys, which means the performance board will be closing. The thread will be closing today. So just want to point that out. There will be no more submissions accepted, unfortunately. But we have absolutely loved hearing all of your voices, all of your covers, all of your passionate song choices. And with that being said, let's go on to the next part of the show. And now we have the final. I love saying final today, guys. Don't we love saying final? It's so sad, but it's also so happy because it's not about, you know, don't be sad because it's over. Be happy because it happened. You know the saying? But anyway, that goes as well for Stolas' stage as we hear the final recorded episode of it for the Daily Riff. Take a listen, guys.
Welcome to my stage. I'm Stolas, your favorite theatre kid. First up, theatre news. Death Note the Musical is going to be having its world premiere in London. Woo! Next up, Disenchanted musical reimagining fairy tale princesses reveals its UK premiere cast. Woo! Now, moving on to our musical of the week. This week's musical is a musical that retells the ancient Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. It follows Orpheus, a gifted musician who descends into the underworld to rescue his beloved Eurydice, who has sought refuge in a hellish industrial version of the Greek underworld to escape poverty. The story intertwines their love story with that of Hades, the god of the underworld, and his wife Persephone, exploring themes of love, sacrifice, and the consequences of human choices, as it invites audiences on a journey to the underworld and back.
I'm coming away from me.
Oh hey, Ash Crash Rainbow Dash! Do you like Hades Town?
Duh, did you know that beyond mythological roots, Hadestown addresses contemporary issues such as climate change and the conflict between nature and industrialization, making it relevant to modern audiences?
Oh, that's actually so cool! Did you know it has an electric musical style? The score featuring a blend of musical styles including folk, jazz, blues, and rock. Oh, and it creates a distinctive sound that enhances the story.
Oh, I love that. Well, did you know that after performances, the show gives out flowers reminiscent of those featured in the story to fans who come to the stage door to meet the actors?
I actually did not know that, but I did know during a power blackout that affected multiple Broadway theaters, cast members at Hadestown performed an impromptu concert outside the theater for affected audience members.
Did you know Hadestown has received numerous accolades, including 8 Tony Awards in 2019, such as Best Musical and Best Original Score, and a Grammy Award for Best Musical Theater Album in 2020?
Woo, that's a lot of facts. Thank you, Ash, and thank you everyone who's been sitting in my audience for however long you've been there. And this will be my final bow from the Daily Riff. Thank you all. It has meant so much to me to be your theatre connoisseur for so long. So with that, take it away, Ash.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm I'm coming away from me. I hear the walls repeating the falling of my feet, and it sounds like drumming, and I am not alone. I hear the rocks and stones echo in my song. I'm coming.
Thank you very much, Stolas, and thank you once again, Ash, for appearing in Stolas' stage. You have been all over this episode today, Ash. It's crazy. And again, Stolas, kind words, very true words, mentioning the audience that has listened to you just like they would listen to the entire show for the past however long it was, as you put it. But anyway, before we get to the end of the episode, guys, I do have a little bit of a talk that I would like to give, so on to that. Right, guys, I'm going to go without a script for this. Well, I've actually gone without a script for the entire show, so just pointing that out. But I'm definitely going without a script for this because I want it to be as sincere and honest and open as possible. As I said at the beginning of this episode, this is the final recorded episode of the Daily Riff. We will be transitioning into a new show. The new show does not have a premiere date at this moment and will not even have one probably by when we do the live show for the Daily Riff's finale next Saturday. But we'll just keep you posted. We'll keep you posted in Riff Studios and everything on the YouTube channel. But before we go, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart that all of you that have listened to the Daily Riff mean so much to the team, so much to myself and Riff-Off. Riff-Off is an amazing place, guys. It means a lot to me. I've said it so many times. I don't think I can say it enough, though. That it's given me so many opportunities, being on the host team, being, the lead host, and then creating Riff Studios. But the Daily Riff is what started Riff Studios. On the 26th of April, 2026, the show was born. It was premiered on that date. It was a Saturday, and it was his first ever episode. We've had a very long journey, guys. The last, getting up close to 11 months of the show. And though this is not goodbye to us, this is goodbye to the Daily Riff for probably forever. So we thank you once again. Thank you to everyone that has listened to the show all these months. I was going to say all these years, but it's almost been a year. Can't wait to have the anniversary, guys. We're still going to do something really special, probably on the new show for the anniversary, because it's a special day. But with that being said, guys, for the last time, you're going to hear me say, we have come to the conclusion of yet another episode of the Daily Riff. We thank you, the people, the community, the lovers of this show, for joining us. And for the final time on the show, I'm your stunning, stupendous host, Slick Hicks, reminding every single one of you to stay safe, smart, and sensible. Goodbye.